guys, to Mr. Weather Forecast. In today's forecast or update from the National Hurricane Center, we are taking a look at more activity going on in the Gulf of Mexico as the National Hurricane Center has issued a 60% chance for the Gulf of Mexico. Not only that, more storms have arrived in the U.S. as the Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk of severe weather going on for today. Not only that, we will take a look at a stationary front going on for Texas and in the upper mid or not upper mid into the northern central. So without further ado, let's start with today's forecast. So welcome back guys to Mr. Weather Forecast and uh what what am I doing right now? Nah, just kidding guys. So welcome back guys to Mr. Weather Forecast again. We're here with today's update. We have a lot of activity going on in today's forecast, but that's not only that, we also have a lot of activity going on as we'll take a look at today's forecast. So without further, let's start with today's forecast. So we're taking a look at the My Radar, which is a free used application. Sorry guys, but still, this is what I actually clearly like about this. It's my number one favorite application to buy, but still, that's not only the point. We're not here for the point of making what's the interaction of this thing. We're taking a look at what's going on. Okay, guys, just kidding. Before we go forward, I want to consider you guys to hit a like and subscribe to the channel so we can reach. We're just at around 26 subscribers, and we will reach. And if we reach to 30, we will make a special thank you for the. But without further, let's start with today's forecast. Since I'm getting off track, but still, let's start. So we're here with the radar, as I said again. We have a stationary front going on somewhere around here in Texas, but that's not only that. That's not what we're occasionally seeing. We're occasionally seeing a lot of activity going on here in Arizona and New Mexico because the National Weather Service did actually issued an aerial flood warning or something like that, but I cannot remember what was it. But still, we have a stationary front going on in Texas. I don't know if that is a stationary front, but this is the slight stationary front we're taking a look. As you can see, a stationary front is active in Colorado all the way to Kansas, and that's what is causing this slight risk of event going on for today. That's not only that, we're also going to take a look, see what's going on in there. So we're here, as you can see, the slight risk is issued for the portions to the southeastern of Iowa and to the northeastern of Missouri. Or yes, it is Missouri. Yes, after all, yes, because I had no idea a lot for today, but still. Actually, yes. So we have an activity going on, a slight risk going on for the southeastern, for the portions of southeastern Iowa and to the northeastern of Missouri. Not only that, we're also going to take a look, see what the areas are expected with this storm. As you see, we have an activity here. As you can see, it's kind of hard for me to load this up because it's hard to see. But not only that, we have a slight risk for Atumwa. I can't say perfectly for Atuma, or I can't say it perfectly. It's also for Kirksville, Burlington, Cedar Rapids, somewhere around here. Anyone else wanting to slight risk are to make sure to be aware with this storm because this is what causes a few activities going on for tornadoes or anything else. But we'll make sure we go forward because it's the only outlook. It's not like Radar Omega or anything else because I don't even have that anyways. But still, there is a slight risk for the portions, as I said again, there is a slight risk for the portions of the southeastern of Iowa and to the northeastern of Missouri. Just to make sure you guys are listening, this is the forecast from today's severe weather event. Not only that, we're also going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center since it's more advanced than this one. So as you can see, we're here with the Storm Prediction Center, and as you can see, as I said again, there's a slight risk, but we never talked about the tornadoes or hail or the wind threat. And we're also going to take a look at the tornado threat. As you can see, we have a 2% chance for the portions of the southeastern of Iowa into the northeastern of into the southeastern of Iowa into the northeastern of Missouri. And we also have another activity going on here. We also have another tornado probability in the southeastern of North Carolina into the No, into the south. Yeah, I said it again. Southeastern of North Carolina into the northeastern of South Carolina. Not only that, for the wind threat is a 15% chance, as I said again. This time issued for the portions of the southeastern of Iowa to the northeastern of Missouri, and as I said again, there, well, not said again, but right here it's been changed. So for the wind threat is going to be 5% chance for this area in the region in the purple, or no, not purple, in the brown shaded area. As you can see, it's expected for the portions of the southern North Carolina into the northern and southeastern of South Carolina into Georgia. Just to make sure, guys, if you guys are anywhere in these areas, are to make sure to take your precautionary. But this is the one you may want to be concerned about because it is the hail threat. I mean, the wind threat. And but not only that, the hail threat is actually a 15% chance. That's similar to wind threat, but it's not that, and this time is for the portions of the southeastern of Iowa to the northeastern of Missouri, and including a 5% chance of hail too for the portions of the northeastern into the central of Kansas, into the portions of the southeastern of Minnesota and the southwestern of Wisconsin. So, to be honest, there it is, stretching from here to there. But that's not only that, we're also going to take a look at the day two outlook, see what's going on. And for the day two, we have a marginal risk going on for the portions of the south or the northeastern of Oklahoma into the portions of the southern Michigan and all the way covering to Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and those are the areas that are currently going to be covered with the marginal risk. Therefore, the tornado risk is at a 2% chance less of these areas. For the wind threat is as the same area as before. We have a 5% chance coming from the northeastern of Oklahoma, covering most of the portions of Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. But for the hail threat, it's the same threat for this one. But for day three is a marginal risk, and it's covering for the portions of the northern, the northeastern, and the eastern of Kentucky, stretching from here from Kentucky into the northeastern of the U.S., as we will expect more, but that's not only that, we're also going to take a look at the probability, and it's going to be a 5% chance to make it for real. But for the 4 to 8 chance, there's no activity going on throughout the 4 to 8 days. So guys, if you guys are watching this, make sure you click on like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys click the I notification popping up in the corner. You guys will see it. You guys can see it on my cursor, click it, and you'll see more. But that's not only that, we're just going to go backwards and let's retrace the steps. But before we retrace the steps, we're also going to take a look at the National Weather Service, see what's the jabbering all about. Because there it is. In the northern and the central of New Mexico, there is flood watches and flash flood watches as well. To be honest, there is a lot of activity going on, even for the northern Arizona. Those are the areas that are expected with this flood watch or flash flood watch. We don't know what they can. I don't even know what to say it, but still, anyone else work here? Remember, if they say a watch, that's meaning that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including excessive rainfall, maybe heavy rain. We don't know that yet, but we're also going to take a look at the radar to prove it that it's real. And we also have an excessive heat warning going on in portions of the eastern Washington into the northern Idaho. Well, not in northern Idaho, but we also have some heat advisories going on in the eastern Washington all the way into the northern Idaho, just to be safe. And we also, not to be safe, but still, that's what's currently going on. But still, and we also have another heat advisory for the portions of the southern central California into the northern central of California. Just to make sure you guys, anyone else were here, make sure, as I said again, make sure you drink plenty of water, stay in cool, shaded areas, all those things, all yada. Make sure you guys are doing the thing what they're saying, because that's the number one priority you want to deal with. But that's not only that. We're going to take forward. We're going to see what the current satellite is going to look like for the Iowa and Missouri. So this is the current satellite for Iowa and Missouri. As you can see, there's not much of activity, and it's only like 40 to 30 and it's not much to go on. But if we go forward, but until later, everything will change from green to yellow to red. Just to give some quick pop-ups. There could be some activity going on just to make sure, guys. If there is no tornadoes, it will be fine. But if there is a tornado, we will go live and see what we can do. And we also are going to take a look at the satellite for the invest. Can't remember the number of the invest, but this is the invest going on. Let me see if I can go on to the my radar, see what the invest is called. Actually, no. Actually, on second thought, I found the National Hurricane Center because why not? I have to find it there. So, but still, but for real, we have an invest going on in the portions of the Gulf of Mexico. To be real, because there is the activity. You can see all in the yellow to red shaded areas to dark colored into white into purplish color, as you can all see right here, all the way to the center. We don't know that yet, but we're going to take a look at the National Hurricane Center and see what they're asking all about. So as you can see on the National Hurricane Center, we have a 60% chance, or let me see, 70, as you'll see more forward. If this is a 70, it will turn into a depression all the way to a tropical storm, into a hurricane, and then that's what it's going to be. But still, we're going to take a look, as you can see, at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Friday, August 19, 2022. Okay, I'm still tired, but still, I have to say it. In the southwestern of Gulf of Mexico, satellite imagery indicates that showers and thunderstorms associated with the broad low pressure area of the southwestern Gulf of Mexico and the Bay of Campeche, or I can't say perfectly, continue to become better organized. Environmental conditions appear favorable for additional development, and a tropical depression could form later today, tonight, or on Saturday, while the system moves northwestward across the southwestern and western of Gulf of Mexico. However, by Saturday night, the system is expected to move land over the northern Mexico, which will end its chances of any development. In an Air Force Reserve Hurricane Hunter aircraft is currently en route to investigate the system. Interests along the northern eastern coast of Mexico and the lower Texas coast should monitor the progress of this system. Regardless of development, this system could bring locally heavy rains portions of the northeastern of Mexico into the southern Texas over the weekend. And the formation chance is 48 hours, high 70%. Formation chances through 5 days, high 70% chance. So to make sure, guys, if you guys are anywhere else here, this could reach into portions of the lower south of Texas. Just to be clear, guys, this is what's currently like this. But that's not only that. We're going to take a look at the day 5, see what's currently showing right now. As you can see on day 5, this is what day 5 looks like. It looks like it's about to reach, here to there. But that's not only that. We're also going to take a look at the 2-day graphic again to see what's going on. I'm gonna click this, see what's going on. As you can see, this is the satellite imagery showing it. I'll take this off so I can show you guys what's going on, because we want to make sure we're all safe and to make sure we are in the good. Sorry for saying it, because I'm just like, why hurricane season is starting more late than early? That's because there is a lot of activity, and the reason why we'll show you guys later in the radar, just to make sure you guys are seeing this. But first, we're also going to take a look at the U.S.'s radar just to make sure what's going on. So we're here with the radar. As you see, we'll go forward and press it and loop, and we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center's today's outlook. So as you can see, all the way from, let's see, let's go backwards just to make sure you guys are seeing this. We're going to go backwards by around, let's say, okay, somewhere around here, by around 6 p.m. on today, by around 6 p.m. in the afternoon, we have a lot of activity going on. You can see in Iowa, there is a lot of rain. There's a lot of activity going on in Iowa. As we go forward, we press it, but around 8 p.m., you can see that there looks to be like a squall line going on in Iowa. You can see right here, that there is a lot of activity going on down here. Just to make sure, guys, You guys need to watch out for this thing because this is what is gonna happen. Because we go forward, there's a squall line and then just dissipates, then it reforms back again, and then later it disappears, but then it regenerates, and it's gonna happen into Iowa. Oh no, not Iowa, Illinois. If we go forward, Illinois is getting the hit of this storm, of this slight risk of storm. And as you can see, my main concern is about the flooding, the winds, and the hail. But the tornadoes, since it's a 2% chance, that's still, well, it does count for me as to go live because why not? I just want to make sure if you guys are safe, if you guys are in the storm, you guys will watch this stream so so you guys can be informated by the National Weather Service and other sources from the National Weather Service. If you go forward, as you can see, it dissipates. But that's not only that. The concern here is that there's flooding because there's a lot of rain activity going on. You go forward, you can see that Arizona, it's rained away, but there's a lot of rain going on in Texas, as we will take forward more forward into today's video because I have not shown it. But we're going to show you guys the amount of this precipitation by going to the model viewer. As you can see, you'll see more forward into today. Not only that, we're going to press it and you can see this is what the current reader looks like. But that's not only that. We wait and whoa, stop right there. Stop right there. What is this? It says 9098.1. What does that even have to mean? That's because there is an activity going on somewhere here. You see, if we go backwards, there is a lot of activity going on here. And what's responsible to this? Saharan dust. Now, Saharan dust, as I said again, is actually coming from the northern Africa, which when the dust gets kicked out of there, it goes into the sea, forming these cyclones or tropical storms, anything else that it can be, etc. Typhoons, hurricanes, tropical storms, etc. But that's not only that. Our concern is about this thing. This is my number one main concern: tropical activity. That's why I had to do a hurricane edition, episode 12, because it is my concern to see what's going on here. We go forward. As you can see, it's heading here, but then it makes a slightly move all the way from here in the northern Atlantic. Now, we'll see what's going on, because that's what's my concerning point. We're going to check this into the U.S., and we're also going to go to the U.S. Not only that, we're also going to take a look at let me see if I can find into the northeastern Atlantic, just to make sure you guys are seeing it. Oh, not that. Not that, guys. Sorry, I gotta make sure where to find it, cause I am not. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to deal with this, but still, anyone else? Okay, all right. This time, I have it. I just gotta turn on the light because my computer's about this. I cannot let the computer die. It took me a long time to recharge this. It took me a long time. Okay, but let's not mess around and see what's making this responsibility for a tropical activity. You go forward, as you can see, Saturday, Sunday, we have a lot of activity, but Monday there's still activity going on. As you see right here, down here, and down there, you see that there's activity going on. There's number one, and not only that, later it makes a sun move all the way into the eastern, just to make sure, guys. But that's not only that. We're also going to take a look at the satellites, see what's going on. Sorry, guys. I am getting really concerned. We're going to take a look at the simulated satellite just to make sure what's going on. We go forward, as you can see, there's still activity going on, but that's not my concern. Is that down here, somewhere here, there is activity going on. But we go forward. Look at this. It's formating, and as we go forward, this thing formates into some sort of a cyclonic, into some sort of hurricane. But that's not only that. We're going to reset this navigation just to make sure. Just hold on, guys. I have technical difficulties with finding this active storm, just to make sure you guys are not in the active or whatever it's called. Gotta go backwards. Sorry, guys. I had to find which one it's better to see it because I want to see what the Saharan dust is going on because we want to get some more info to this system. Alright, guys. Let me just find it. tropical Atlantic. We'll select the perimeter. Oh yeah, there it is. The dust aerosol. This is what they call it. The dust aerosol is actually the Saharan dust. Just to make sure, guys. The cams dust. There you go. So this is the, as you can see right here in the northern, that is the Saharan dust. That's Saharan dust. As we go forward, you'll see what's happening. You see that there's a lot of dust pushing it away. As you can see, when it pushes away, this is what is causing this. You can see right here in the northern Africa, you can see that somewhere around 0.8 to 0.9 of Saharan dust, and some right here it's going to be like around uh 1.2 and 1.3 as well. That's what is showing. So this is what looks like the Saharan dust going on. See, this is what is responsible for this hurricane activity. It's because the dust is pushing it away. When it pushes there, when the dust pushes away, that's where the hurricanes or tropical storms or depressions or anything else, that's how it starts forming. You can see that there's dust down here too. That's because you see that dust down here, that's what's the problem. That's probably why. Okay, I'm getting off track, but still, maybe it could be the responsible for the activities going on. But that's not only that. We're just gonna take more evidence, and if we go forward, we'll find the evidence and we'll release it. But that's not been. But the releasing will be just an experiment, just to make sure. Now we're gonna go forward, see what's going on. Any activity anymore? Anymore? Not much to say. But still, if you guys are seeing this, this is what we're showing this. But not only that, we're just going to take a look at the temperatures just to make sure you guys are safe, because I've been noticing some people like what's causing this temperature to rise and what's causing the temperature to slow down. But that's not only that. We're going to take a look at the tired today. I don't know how I'm getting tired, but still we want to take a look. We're going to take a look at the thing going on. As you can see, oh my gosh, this is gonna be buffered. We'll just stop right here. We'll just stop right here. So let's see if we go forward. As you can see, okay, let's stop messing around. Let's just go back on track. So as you can see, currently the temperatures, they're reading like the temperatures are starting to go low, somewhere the 40s into the 50s. Not only that, the 50s all the way to the 40s, the portions of the northwestern of the U.S. all the way to the southwestern of the U.S. But that's not only that. But for Saturday, or yeah, Friday, you can see that it's firing up. As I said again, it's firing up. That's what causes the excessive heat warnings to heat advisories. And as we go forward to Friday, you can see that there's a lot of activity. But for Saturday, it cools down because of midnight. And we go forward, there is still a lot of heat waves going on. Yeah, I know I'm not saying it very accurately, is because since I'm very tired today, guys, I am not kidding. To be honest, I am tired for real. But that's not only that. We're just gonna take a look at the temperature. That's for Saturday. This is what Saturday will look like. As you can see down here in the portions of the north central and to the south central of California, you can see that there is a lot of heat activity, which is disgusting, to be honest. There's somewhere around in the hundreds to the 105s, and some of them to the 115s, or actually not really, but still, you can see that there's some dark colored activity going on. That's meaning. Sorry for saying that. I just was saying it. Okay, what I just okay. I'm really tired, guys. I am really tired to do a forecast, but still, I want to be honest, guys. There is a lot of activity going on, a lot of temperature activity, and if I keep saying this, I'm going to ruin the video. But still, the video is not ruined. It's still fine. It's still, we have a lot of activity going on in the southern and southeastern to the deep south. As you can see in the colored area, you can see how there is high temperatures going on. But if we go forward somewhere around Sunday, you can see Sunday, it's still the same, but later if we go forward from Sunday, somewhere around here, Sunday is still active. But if we go forward, Sundays like that. I can't go forward because I don't want this temperature to become inaccurate, but we'll just go a little bit forward. for Monday, let me see, Mondays will be like this because of the activities going on. But for the northeastern, as I said again, the northeastern is going to lower down its temperatures. We go forward and see temperatures are lowering down in the northeastern all the way to the Great Lakes. But for the western, it's still rising up. We go forward from Monday. We're going to stop to Tuesday. As you can see, Monday, in approximately a couple of hours from Monday, it's still cooling down now for the portions somewhere around in the northern Great Lakes. To be honest, we go forward, as you see from Monday, as I said again, somewhere around in the middle of the day to the afternoon, there is a lot of activity. There's a lot of heat wave activity going on in the northern and to the south central, almost to the south central. If we go forward, Tuesday, that's where I'm going to stop. This is what Tuesday is going to be like. It's going to be like this. And it's going to be a lot of heat waves going on to the portions of the north central and almost to the south central, as I said again. But not only that, more heat waves is going on into the southwestern all the way to the northwestern. Just to make sure, guys, if you guys are seeing this, you guys need to tell your families to be careful not to go outside if the temperatures are rising. And as I said again, if you guys are here or down here, make sure you gotta get plenty of water, check on relatives or neighbors, and go to an air-conditioned room and never leave your pets or children unattended. Because that's the number one. That's what most people die from this. That's what most kids die. The kids can die in cars, like, not that, no, no. Now what I'm saying is that if you leave your pets or children unattended, such as you put them in a vehicle or just leave them there for an hour, that is horrible. I know it's horrible. I know it's horrible for me to say that, but still, as I said again, if you guys are here or here, make sure you guys are in your cool shaded areas. And as I said again, never leave your kids or pets unattended because that's how many deaths occur in vehicles by excessiveness of heat waves. Just to be just to be honest, for real. This is what the most deaths occur in vehicles by leaving your kids or anything that's relative to you unattended, such as pets or kids. Bring them with you, never leave them unattended. As I said again, or as the National Weather Service says it. Well, guys, I have to end today's forecast because I know the forecast wasn't the greatest, but still, I'm going to have to make some edits to this video because I know I said some things that are probably not friendly for this, but still, I have to make some. I'm gonna have to edit this video. Probably gonna have to cut some videos on it just to make sure it's more friendlier or more like active. But still, I'm still tired, guys. I can't speak very well because I'm very tired, guys. But still, as I said again, thank you guys for watching and have a nice day. It's still, guys, I'm still tired, but still, I have to do this video. So without further, goodbye, guys, and have a nice day.